Hey, greetings and salutations, guys. How you doing? Uh, my name's Andy, BigBro Auctions. Um, Hopes everybody's having a wonderful day. I'm just having a wonderful day. No sarcasm, for real. And it's kind of gray outside and raindroppy and kind of bad weather moving through. It's not the lightning and tornadoes and stuff like that, but it's kind of weather that's blah. Uh, But it's all right, and sun's not searing out my retinas, and uh, it's nice and cool. I had to get out my jacket. I keep trying to put my jacket away, but Mother Nature just won't let me. So, been doing that. Had an eventful day today. Today was the day that I go to the hospital, and they look at my legs and do things. That's how I keep walking around. So, yeah, after I did that, I had to go tell my mom wish her well for her surgery because she had surgery today. And it was in the same hospital, so I didn't have to go far. And she should be out now. And the hospital is supposed to contact me and tell me things, but they never do. So, yeah, I've talked to Barb, who is the lady that runs Cat's Haven, which is the charity that I did a show for last year, and I had other sellers selling their stuff, and all the proceeds went to that place, and we gave them $600, which isn't a lot to take care of cats, but it's more. I mean, it went a long way to help them out, and she's more than happy to do it again. So I'll be reaching out to other sellers on YouTube uh, to help out the kitty cats that need the help, uh, and not just to be racist about cats. Maybe I can do two a year, and one is to for like spay and neuters for all the animals, not just cats, because I know there's a lot of dog lovers out there and other animal types. So maybe I can look at doing another charity that covers, all the animals. But my first love is cat, so I'm gonna keep with Cat's Haven. If you guys haven't noticed, the on my PayPal, there's my charities is Cat's Haven. It's right there. So they're always needing litter and pads and just all the kinds of things you would think a household with over 50 cats would need. So, yeah, so there's that. I'm gonna be. How you doing, Debbie? How you doing? Just telling people that I'm getting ready, getting my stuff together to run another charity drive for the cats, and maybe a couple months later do one that covers both cats and dogs because I know there's dog lovers out there. So like a spay and neuter program, get that. So we'll see about that. How you doing, Deb? I've been thinking about what I could get for you since you told us your news. So you're still okay with books, right? Images, pictures, are those okay? I know you're gonna have a hard time reading, so going to an auction this weekend, Friday and Saturday. Oh, Well, just you know, if uh, well, hell, that's most of the public anymore. Nobody bothers to read anything. They definitely don't know how to read on eBay. That's for sure. So I come across a couple of things that I was gonna send you, but I didn't want to send you something where the print was so small because it is small that you'd be straining. Still like war war pictures. I mean, when I go looking for stuff for you, Deb, because I look for stuff for all you ladies, right? Um, I know trains. Like, there's more than a few people that like trains. Okay, that's a given. And sometimes people even go as far as tractors and stuff. But is there a particular military branch that you like more than another? Because I see you getting the military stuff too. So, or am I wrong? If you were to ask me, I'd say Navy you'd like, but I don't know for sure. Huh? World War II, huh? I come across World War II stuff. I'm starting to come across a lot of Vietnam stuff now, which makes sense. Oh! I've been cleaning up around here. You notice this? Well, you probably don't notice that this pile is getting smaller, but trust me, it is. Uh, I come across something like crafted. I want to share this. I can't help myself, but coming from my demented mind, here's something I crafted because I'm weird like that. So yeah, you see his leg bone there, shoulder bone sticking up, his eyeballs hanging out, rib cage. This is the perfect thing to do with the teddy bear. Just just weird me, right? So I got a lot of books here. I'm gonna this be the last time you guys see any of the books I've been selling off for the last 3 weeks. This is I'm gonna go through them all again and probably try and sell them cheaper. There's a couple that I won't because I can put them on eBay and make money. But like this one. This is a gorgeous, beautiful book, and it doesn't comp very high on eBay, but that doesn't mean I have to sell it for what it's sold at last. I can make the price whatever I want because nobody else has this book. This is a gorgeous book to the point of where I almost want to keep it, which means I gotta sell it. I come across that a lot. When I'm dealing in all this junk, I call it junk. I know it's not junk to other people, but this stuff, all the time, and I find things that I like, so I keep them, and that's really not a good thing for me to be doing. So that's the anti-business. Woohoo. Woo. Let's see. Expect Veronica will be on here another 5. Maybe Kat and or Sabrina are coming over. They run an auction show. I go to their auction show after we're done here on Sundays because they always have wonderful things. I bought from both of them plenty of times. But this time I bought some stuff to resell because they left enough meat on the bone. But I purchased a couple of Coach handbags from Sabrina, and they're both Disney. Uh, I paid, well, I don't want to say what I paid, but I paid for them, and I can probably triple my money on eBay. So after shipping, because I was getting other stuff too for me, like a decanter. So I got things. Bought this from her, which is just a weird looking handmade thing that, it's got the heads that swing. Just a weird thing. Little lion with a bobbly head. I got all kinds of stuff sitting around my computer. And here's the elephant. He's got the tail that's wiggly. I'll probably sell the lion and the elephant on this show, maybe even next Sunday. I got a lot of stuff sitting around here. If you don't like spiders, now's a good time to shut your eyes. I happen to like spiders very much. So these are all D&D spiders. So all kinds of things, and I got some dragons sitting here. I've got Godzilla sitting there. Just all kinds of things. Huh. So what you doing? Yeah? Yeah, that's cool. Maybe I ought to reach out to Kat here. Oh. So, okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. Next Ephemera show will be all fresh stuff. More than likely, it's going to be a lot of books. I went up to pick up some stuff from the auction house today that was too big to get in my car the last time, but I got it in there today, and I was talking to Bill, who's a guy that runs the place, and he told me that there'll be plenty of books, and the sale is Friday and Saturday, so I'm gonna have to go sit in and see what happens. If I can get them cheap enough. I don't have a whole lot of money right now, so never do at the end of the month. Funny how that works. So I am going to start this off pretty soon. And after my sale, I'm probably going to head over to hers if I don't run off to bed and go to sleep, which is something I need to do. I have not had any sleep since yesterday at all. None. Uh, but I'm not particularly tired either. I'm just exhausted. So if I seem a little down, I'm just tired, just tuckered. Not a big deal. Why go to college? I'm going to start putting books aside that are from the late 1700s. Hello, Linda Punky. Lunky. How you doing, Lunky? Uh, your stuff got mailed out Monday. So you should have it soon. Well, you're gonna make me wait, isn't she? Ah, you know, I gotta set off. I didn't get a notification on her show, and I'm subbed, and I got notified. I'm gonna have to go redo it. And YouTube does that for some reason. Hey Dan, how you doing? I'm glad I'm gonna have to tell everybody about the cat charity thing again. Well, I missed her. Where's she at? She doesn't talk to me anymore. Okay, fine. Yes. 4 of you. Remember to give me a thumbs up. If you know somebody else that's into the paper stuff, share me out. I know you want to keep it all to yourself because we all know I'm cheap. But hey, let's get some more people in here. Just saying. Whoa. Whoa. How you doing? How is everybody doing? Weather's kind of dismal here, but I kind of like it. No Veronica. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start here in another minute. I'm almost 20 minutes into things, so thank you very much, Jana. Let me see. No. There you go, Jana. Yeah. You're gonna be on Cat Show, maybe? She's supposed to come over here and bid on these Victorian greeting cards that I was gonna hawk. Okay, well, I'm gonna start off the show. 20 minutes in, that's long enough. I'm gonna start with a 2-book set. It's actually more than that, but I have 2 of them. These are pocket libraries. The book 1 is Outline of Philosophy. Small book. Probably be cleaned up. A lot of this stuff is on the... Yeah, that's coming off. Let's see. It's a nice book. Spine's in decent shape. There is a little nerd right there. Here, let me turn this light down a skosh. Okay. It is an inked spine. It's in decent shape. There are no illustrations as far as I know. This particular book was copyrighted. Where'd my little nerd go? Oh, poop. Volume 5. Okay, this is number 5 out of the series. 1929, just like the other book. No, here it is. 1929. I was asking 3 a piece on them. Actually, I'm just going to sell them both together. They're both part of the set, so I'm just going to do $5 for the pair. Yeah, and this would be volume 2. It is the front page, Doth Come Out. So that's a thing. But you know, you could use these for scrapbooking if you wanted to, honestly. They'd be good for that. But all the other pages are good. This one looks like the other one. They're a set. So if you want them, that's number 11. Please put it in the comments below. If you're watching this on replay and you see something you want, just put the number next to it. If I don't already have your information, I'm going to need your real name if it's different than your YouTube name, your address, and your PayPal address, which is usually the same as your email address. If you don't have a PayPal account and you don't want to get one, you can still use PayPal as a guest. Use PayPal and Pirate Ship, just like everybody else. So next we got an old-fashioned boy. Spine's in good shape, good graphics. Back is nice and clean. This will be number 3. This book is 1873. I was asking 5. I will now ask 3. This will be the last time any of these books are seen. After this, they either get sold or donated. So they'll probably just go up on eBay, honestly. Let's see. Again, this copyright 1873 on this one. Fred's disappointment. It's just a story. Oh, here, some chunk of the stuff came out. I'm now going to reduce this to $2 since that just happened. Because why not? This would be, like I said, good for scrapbooking. If you want it, that's number 3 for $2. Oh. Okay, this book. I like this book a lot. Let's see. This will be book number 8, copyright 1883. It is called My Faith Looks Up to Thee. There is the inside cover. Nice and clean. It doesn't appear anything's fallen out, but they are poems, religious poems, and there are some illustrations. The front of this book is gorgeous. There you go. And this has a silver gilding. You can see that shine. It's still intact on this book from the 1800s, which is really nice. And the covers, they feel like wood almost. Seriously. You could hurt somebody with this book. This is so solid. But here's the back of the book. It's got some little embellishments. This is a nice book. I gotta have, man, I want $12 for this book. That's it. Yeah. 1883. Gorgeous, gorgeous book. That is number 8 for $12. Yeah, I did lower the price, by the way. So, is that all over the prices on these bunches that you have seen? Read an excerpt. Okay. Children, come gather around. Let's see. My Faith Looks Up to Thee by Ray Palmer. Oh, let's see. The Lamb of God. How's this? Wow, it's going to be hard to read this. My faith looks up to thee, thou Lamb of Calvary, Savior divine. Now hear me while I, what is that word? Pray. Take all my quill away. Oh, let me from this day be, something, something. Okay, so it's in written stuff, cursive. Hard to read cursive at that. It's like somebody was shaky. These go for about $20 on eBay. There are everything's got the same cover but a different title. There are a bunch like that on eBay, and they're right around 25 bucks. Sold prices, not asking for prices. Okay, here, let's try this. My faith looks up to thee, thou Lamb of Calvary, Savior divine. Now hear me while I pray. Take all my guilt away. Oh, let me from this day be wholly thine. Does that sound familiar to anybody? May thy something grace impart, strengthen to my fainting heart. While life's dark maze I tread, and griefs around spread, be thou my guide. Bid darkness turn to day, wipe sorrow's tears away, nor let me ever stray from thee aside. And there's more. Huh. How you doing, Paula? Welcome, welcome, welcome. My Tuesday shows, I have a Sunday show too. My Tuesday shows is all about ephemeras right now. I'm going through really old books from the 1800s and early 1900s. I sell ephemeral type items on Tuesdays. The old stuff, the stuff I like everything from 1850s to 1920s, 30s. I go into World War II sometimes. So, it depends on the item. And that's pretty much what I do. I wouldn't say that they're always old or antique, or, yeah, well, I try and do the antiques. But, I've sold stuff in here from the 2000s and 90s, but, it was good stuff. Anyway, tell Ray to get her butt over here. So, yeah, and all the ladies here tell you I'm fairly cheap with my prices. I get complained at by other sellers because I should be selling my stuff for more. But it's for what I have into them, I do okay. So, anyway, this one is going to be $12. I'll show it to you if you want to see it, if you didn't see it. But, it's got the silver gilding all the way around. It's got the beautiful girl on it. My faith looks up to the back of it. I'll show this one more time. And it is an extremely thick book. And it is 1883. And it's beautiful pictures inside, poems. And yeah, that's it. Like I said, it's got stuff in there like these, all this stuff, and I'm asking $12 for it. And if you want it, put down number 8 in the comments below. Okay, this book, it's got a pretty cover. This will be number 12. This was published in 1904. I originally was asking $8. We are going to drop that price to $5. It's got some really nice writing, old-timey writing in there. Stuff that, you wish you could keep doing. Of course, I bet it takes a while to write that. Technique of drama, an exposition of dramatic composition and art. This is the 4th edition. Pages are in wonderful condition. There are pencil writings on the side, as it looks like somebody was taking a course, and this is the course book. Yeah, but it's in wonderful condition. It's a good. The spine is nice. It's got nice coloring, and I really like the front. That gold gilding up there with the press work. This is press work, as in it's embossed. It's not called embossed, but so yeah, I can do postcards. I'm sitting here staring at about 800 of them. What would you like? I would love to get rid of postcards. It's just that people have seen so many postcards. That's number 12 for this book. It's $5 for the Technique of Drama, 1904. This is a book. It is just a story. It's called The Minister's Wooing. This will be book number 1, 1890s, 91 or 92, not sure. Couldn't track it down which one it was. Originally selling this one for $8. I will drop this one to $5 as well. Oh, I think I put some of those aside, and I don't know where they're at. I have to go looking for those, Linda. Okay, so here's the front. Front's got a very nice deco almost to it. Here's the spine. Little faded, little worn. Looks used. Looks would go nice on a as it's intended in a one of those big dark library things, right? Again, that's book number one, printed either 1891 or 1892. Haven't figured it out. It's $5. It's just a simple story. There are no pictures, but it is in good shape inside. No pages falling out. And here's the back where all the advertisements are, which you'll find in every book from the 1920s and before. Fourth of July, Halloween. Yeah, Halloween ones, man. I go to the auctions, right? So it's in the name. Uh, Halloween postcards are always so expensive, man. Whew, people fight over those things. I've seen one card. It was a cool card, I gotta admit, but I still wouldn't have paid $80 for it just for the one card. So it's getting Halloween cards at auction is difficult. The best thing I'd do would be go to estate sales because as long as they're being run by the people that own the estate, because sometimes, well, you guys don't know what you have, and that's where we come in and get it cheap and go sell it. Sounds bad. Sounds like I'm hurting. It's how I make my money. So, this is a beautiful book. No, this will be book number 24, 1817. This is what it looks like. And it says, Why Go to College? By Alice Freeman Palmer. And clean on the back. There's a little thing here, but I want to remind you this is 1817. So my original price on this was $7. Yeah. And it's Why Go to College. Books, pictures, music collections, appliances, every field, learn teachers, mirthful friends, athletics for holidays, the best words of the best men for holy days. All are here. Everybody's at college and you learn stuff. So hopefully make more money. Well, back in them days. Anyway, you sellers, you'll see again, this book cover is seen a lot, but there's different titles to the book cover. They don't belong in a set or anything. That's just, the publishing company didn't want to spend money for different covers. So, and that's why that happens. So this is in wonderful condition. I'd be willing to let this one go for 5. I was selling it for 7, but yeah. And it is in good shape for something of that age. I mean, there's some scuffs here and there, but it's 1817. So yeah. Anyway, that's book number 24 from 18. Did I say 1817? I sure did. Ladies, I'm a bad guy and bad seller. It's 1897. Told you I was tired. Oh, Can't read my own writing. Okay, it's 1897. Forgive me. It's still old. That's number 24. Ah. I've shown this. I like this poet. This is one of my. It has one of my favorite poems in it called Dreams, and this is James Whitcomb Riley, who has his home down the, I don't know, about 5 miles east of here, where he grew up. But he's a well-known poet. Every one of these pages have some kind of picture on it. You know, if you don't like the poems, this would be good for scrapbooking. Look at all these pictures. Um, it is in good shape. It's got the lady up front. The kind of poetry that this guy does, and that's in this book, is guys to girls or girls to guys. Or there's a poem in here about, I think it was a cat. It might have been a dog, but the life of a day in the life of I want to say it's a dog, and things like that. But it's not just steered towards women. It's also got men. It's got children, best friends. That kind of poetry in here, life poetry. So let's see. What's it say? 18.99. Originally was selling it for $10. I will bring it down to 7. Otherwise, it's going on eBay. So if anybody wants it, yeah, one of my favorite. It still has the vellum in it. Okay, for that etching there in the front. And it's in good condition. The papers aren't coming out. How do you get this book? That's my email down there. It says hardworker107 at, okay. Paula, send me your information. I need your darn it. I need your real name if it's not the same as your YouTube name. I'll need your address. Yeah, your address, and I'll need your PayPal information, which will be your email address. More than likely, if you don't have a PayPal account, you can use PayPal uh, as a guest. You don't have to have an account with them. You send me the information, and then I say, cool, it's yours, and I will invoice you. It'll go through. You'll get an email saying, hey, BigBro Auctions wants $7. You pay it, and then I send it, and that's it. Shipping is what I get charged. I make no money off of shipping. I use Pirate Ship. They're awesome with rates compared to the post office. I don't understand why people use the post office at all. But just send me all that information there, and I will invoice you. You pay the invoice, and I send you the book. And that's as easy as that. I don't know. I don't know. Did I have a number in it? Here, I'm gonna make it a number. It's number 7. Lucky number 7. There you go. And I'm selling it for 7. So there you go. I appreciate your business. I do. a lot of the ladies that hang. I do this Sunday and Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, Sunday's the Everything Show, and Tuesday is this day. All right. This one, yeah, this one's really beat up, but it's really old. Um, I was saving this one for somebody, but let's see, not here. This would be book number 4. This one's really neat. This one's really interesting. Oh my God. Come on, you. Just bear with me, ladies. This is an infantry drill. Um, let's see. I have the other one over here. Yeah, it's right here. Okay. Let me try it this way. This book is up for sale right now. This would be book number 10. I want $10 for this book. I'll show you what it is. It's the special edition infantry drill regulations, United States Army from 1911, updated to 1918. But it shows you everything there is to need to know to become that perfect infantry soldier. There are some pictures in here, like if you wanted to learn your signaling, that's stuff they had to do back then. Let's see. Here's the breakdown of their rifles. The bolt action rifle is what they're using back then. There's things here, what it's like to be in a battalion, a regiment, a squad, how to act. There are the songs in here that tell you what they are. Yeah, the bugle calls. I'm not sure what tattoo is, but they play the bugle while you're getting tattooed. I don't get that. Come here, you. But reveille's in here. Retreat, which is a bunch of people yelling, I think. Call to quarters, sick, and all this stuff. Certain bugle calls mean certain things. Here's taps. Mr. Piano, please play taps. There you go. Infantry drill regulations, 1911, updated to 1918. Again, I want $10 for this. Questions on infantry drill regulations. I never made it this far back. So it's in good shape. There's no rips or tears. What is this? Questions on being at right shoulder arms. How is port arms executed? Right shoulder arms. Bayonet. School of the squad. There's a bugle call for putting on your bayonet. I didn't know that. Anyway, this is a beautiful book. It has this bend down here. You look, it's not a sharp bend. Okay, it doesn't like that. It's just, I don't know. I think somebody sat on it or something maybe, but it's not terrible. You can go look these up on eBay. The ones that have sold are more than $10. I want $10. It's a beautiful book. Number 10 for 10. Drill regulations for 1911, updated to 1918. Now, I can go forward with this book. This is drill regulations from the 1800s. I freaked out when I saw this because I've never seen these. Now, this book has seen war. Let's just say that. Well, here's the front. Their heads got taken out somehow, but This is the time period we're talking here. Okay, muskets. These uniforms are called coatees. So this book is old, and I have not seen one on eBay, on Etsy, on there's a couple other sites I look at, and I'm trying 1825 so far because there's a thing in here says in the following pages we have preserved the practice and omitted the theory and offer infantry drill to the militia of the United States as a faithful digest of the system adopted for use of the regular army. Signed Baltimore, May 2nd, 1825. So I know at least this book is at least that old. Okay. What its exact date is, I don't know. But it has seen war, but it is an old book. How to advance the line, how to march by flank. Uh, ugh, this poor thing. The position of ordered arms. And it does have things in it. This could be a bloodstain for all I know. I don't know. Uh, yeah, so column by the right flank by file left, march by Platunito line, whatever that is. What's this say? Facings. In going through facings from a halt, the left heel never quits the ground. Just so you know. So this is a gorgeous book from at least 1825. Yes, it has gone through some. This back, that sucks. It has all the different. This is a flag guy. This is a drum guy. That thing. This is kneeling. This is standing. Neat little pictures. I do 15 on it. I'll show you the outside. Like I said, it has been. This is a repair, and this is an old repair. It looks like somebody glued a piece of leather onto it, and it may very well be that's what this is. In which case, this would be a very old repair. So, I mean, it looks old. It looks antique. It has seen war. Pages are chewed up, but it's the earliest I can date it to is 1825, as read by the appendix thing, the Ford. Yeah, that's what they're called, Fords. I think 15 is a fair price. If it doesn't sell tonight, oh, by the way, all sales are good for 24 hours. So 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, all sales are off, and I'll take everything out and get everything done. Okie dokie. I don't. This book is going to be number 28 for 15. I know it sounds a lot for this junky old book, but this is Army militia, right? This is 1800s muskets and redcoats are coming kind of stuff. So I'm sure it'll do well. Okay, next book. This book is going to be number 26. It was published 1905. Comps on it say 8, so we'll sell it for $5. taking $3 off its original price. This is called The Boy Chums on Indian River. Nice graphics in the front. It looks like the shark's having a bad day. Oh, I was just swimming by and somebody stuck me in the head. Oh. The spine's in good condition. Nice and colored. And the back is nice and clean, as you can see. Number 26, as I said, 1905. So there's everything. I think the name of the boy is Chums. But it's just a story. It's about him on the Indian River, if you want me to know. You guys can look these books up, and a lot of them you can find on Wikipedia, and they'll just tell you what they're about. But the chapters in Roman numerals, yay! Okay, I can read them. Oh well, that's number 26. The Boy Chums on Indian River, $5. Oh, rah. All right. The life and public service of James Garfield, our martyred president, because he was shot. This is a scroll work. This is pressed, as in embossed. Nice scroll work there. It is illustrated as shown here. Nice, big, thick book. It's got the scroll work all the way around it here. It's in nice shape. About Mr. Garfield, President Garfield. This is book number 5, 1881. I had it originally priced at 15. I will bring it down to 12. Oh, President Garfield's funeral car is in there. If you wanted to see that. Huh. But it's in good condition. The pages aren't coming out. Matter of fact, they don't want to lay down, which is a good sign, which means this book wasn't opened that much. So, see what we got here. The White House, the official residence of the president. In case we haven't seen that on the news enough. Let's see, this is where I'm more on. Oh. General Garfield at the Battle of Pond Gap. Anyway, this book's really nice. It's got the scroll work. It's got its gilding on the side and the front. You can tell where it used to be gilded up here, but it's just gotten so dirty over time that you can almost see the shine in this one. Yeah, it's hard to see because it's worn. So that's book number 5 for 12 from 1881. Oh, here's another one. This is book number 19. These are not marked. Of course not. Anything to slow me down. Oh, this is that one that doesn't have the... Okay, so this is early 1900s. I don't know when. Some of the things I looked up, maybe 1903, 1904, that kind of 1900s. So that's just what I'm going to say it is. It very well could be wrong, but I know it's 1900 something. So this is called Pilgrim's Progress. Beautiful scroll work. This is all pressed. Oh, this is raised, as it were. And here's the front, more beautiful work all the way around. Look at this. This is gorgeous. I love this. Anyway, it's called Pilgrim's Progress. It's religious in nature. Christian and pliable. Interpreter's house. Talk with piety. Talkative and faithful. All they're all in good condition, and it's very wordy. This says no. This isn't the illustrated one. Okay, I was getting ready to say there's no illustrations in here except for the first page. The third stage. This place hath be our second stage. Here we heard and seen those good things that from age to others had have been. Anyway, let's see. What did I have this marked at? This book, 5, beautiful scroll work on it. Pilgrim's Progress. This is all press work, meaning this black is down and this brown part's raised up, so to make it give it that pop, make it stand out. Gorgeous book. Yeah, we'll do 5 on it. Better write that down. Okay. Going in for the kill. Oh, well, we're not selling that. Nobody wants that one. Here's a small one. This one's in really great condition. I've shown this one. Well, I've shown all these before. Let's be honest. Reporter's Companion. This is how to take shorthand so you can keep up as a reporter. But all this is scroll work. This is all press. Nice gold gilding stuff there. Spine's in great condition, and the back also has the scroll work all the way around it. This is book number 23. Whoops, excuse me. And I don't have these marked. Oh yeah, this is 1877. If you look on the side, that's put there on purpose. I've told you guys this. Thank you, Paul. I've told you guys this before. If you see old books, if you happen to be outside and you happen to cross an old book that has this stuff on the side, you might want to try and kind of make it, add a slant on this, because sometimes they reveal pictures. Now, I haven't done it to this one. I don't. It doesn't look like it does. Some of them can just be fancy like that, But that's what set the old books apart from the others. They put a little extra oomph into it. But just to show you what you're getting into here, this is all shorthand. All those scribbles. So, yep. And here's all the practice stuff that goes with it. Also, there was somebody left a bookmark in here. Any bookmarks that I have in these books stay with the book, so you can win this with it. And it's just a card. Did you say shorthand? Yes, very much so. Stories about David. Memory verses in review. Copyright and printed. Lithograph Company, USA. So there's this in here, which is all of it picture cards issued quarterly. September 26, 1920. Published quarterly, 12 cents a year. Publishing house of the Methodist Episcopal Church, South Tennessee. So, yeah, it's shorthand. It's how to be a reporter. So, all them squiggles. Yeah, shorthand was offered in my high school too. That just means I'm old. Well, not you. You're not old, but I'm definitely old. Uh, it tells how to properly do it here. This is a really cool book. Not to mention it looks cool, and they put money into the work on it, probably so you could keep it around forever. It's a nice book. It really is. Yeah, I'd probably be inclined to keep this one. Like I said, this is 1877, called The Reporter's Companion. It comes with a bookmark of sorts from the 1920s. Uh, I'd be willing to do shoot 10 on it. Yep. Oh, Linda, maybe not. I look very youthful for my age. I don't feel youthful for my age. Let's see. Yeah. So it's 10 bucks. If anybody wants it, it's book number, what did I say, 23? There we go. I'm going to do one more. We're going to take a break from the books, and I'm going to do some other things that aren't books. And then I'll go back to the books. And then we'll end it. Book number 27. This is, gonna make me do this again. Oh yeah, this is some kind of play in Spanish. This book is 1900, probably right at 1900. I do not know how to read Spanish, but I can just tell by the way that it is. This is the front and back cover. This is the back, by the way. Here's the front. And it looks like the side of a book oughta. I'm going to have to say early 1900s, late 1800s, like most of my books have been. It is all in Spanish. This one's from Spain, not Mexico. See, pages are old, so they're going to be brittle. Uh, I do $3 on this book. I originally had it priced at $5. I'll bring it down to $3. That's book number 27. Here's the inside of it too, just to get you confused. Ugh. But it's just it reads like a play. I can't read it because I can do French. I can't do Spanish. So que has hecho nos es por Dios el emperador Tiberio. Yeah, see, I just butcher it. Perdona, Hermando, si soy. I don't know. Hello, Anj. How you doing? You'll take it. $3 to Paula. Thank you very much, Paula. I appreciate it. Like I have said, and my girls are gonna get tired of hearing this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. You could have chose to be anywhere, and you chose to be here, and I thank you very, very much. It means a lot to me. And that goes over there. Hello, Angie. How you doing? Angie, I talked to the lady at the cat charity. I'm going to start getting the ball rolling. You know I'm going to ask you first, just like I said I would. And I'm going to reach out to some other people. Don't know when it's going to be yet. I still got to go out there and do all the YouTube, videoing and setting up, showing people the poor little kitty cat so we can get the money in, that kind of thing. Oh, yeah, I said I wasn't going to do any more of those. Well, Paula, I'm glad you're here. Thank you. And a lot of this stuff that you see, I attain at auctions. I pretty much live at the auction house. I'm going to auctions like twice a week now. Although I haven't this month, it's happening. I got one this week, and then I probably got one a couple weeks after that. If I do one the following week, it's going to be in another state. It's just all kinds of things. Okay, well, I'll pull out a few of these and see if you ladies want them. These are Victorian uh, calling cards or greeting cards. Back in the day, people would had a foyer, just an area. They'd bring their cards, hand it to the butler, and the butler would hand it to the people, and they would say yes or no. They could come in or they have to leave, and that's what a calling card is. Okay, and as they went on through different seasons like Christmas and whatnot, then you get different things. They look like business cards, some of them. All right, so let's see. How many do I have here? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 Victorian calling cards here or greeting cards. Let's take that off. Yeah. Okay. So this is again, these are all 1800s, okay? Late 1800s. And not earlier than that. So probably 1880s, 1890s. They really weren't used that much in the 1900s, although they're still around. That's one. This next one is a thick cardboard Christmas card. And in the bottom there, to and from, is sepia. And here is the front and back of the card itself. Beautiful little petals all the way around. That's the second card. The third one are just calling cards. They'd put their names on the little tray and the butler would take, I just said that. There's 3 of them. They're all glued down to a piece of cardboard to keep their integrity intact. Yes, there is some condition to it, but these are calling cards. These are true calling cards. And I have another one here. It's got, come on, Andy. It's got the pretty, I don't know, doves, maybe. Maybe those are turtle doves. 2 turtle doves. Might be Christmas oriented. And this is what most of them look like. But here you go. That is 2 pieces of paper when you see them. So a lot of times the flower is off the back, but if you can find them like this, then you're doing good. So this one's in almost perfect condition. Blank on the butt. I have 7 pieces here. These, this stuff, it sells for a lot on eBay, but I've got like a stack of them, right? So I'll be nice. I'll be generous. If somebody wants to try these, I'll have the bidding start at 5 for all of these. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 of them. So you'll get all of them. What do I have over here? They're Victorian. Like I said, Paula, I deal in the old things. I got a couple of pretty little postcards here that are, you know what, we're coming up on Memorial Day. There's that one. And I want to let you ladies know that I am putting together a huge, what is going on here? There. I'm putting together a huge lot of just scrap ephemera, for junk journaling and scrap booking and all that. I know I have quite a few. My intentions is to speak without stuttering. I'm going to try and put together about 6 lots of 50 plus pieces and maybe at least 4 lots of 100 plus pieces, and then maybe sell those at the cat charity auction, which will be coming up hopefully within another month. And yeah, that's it. Okay, so there's those. I'm going to do a couple other things real quick. Yeah, I've got more in here. Let's see. All right. I was going to do some more stereo optics, but I'm not going to do those. I'm going to do some postcards here. This is a Christmas card. These are in wonderful condition. These are all old. They're postmarked. I'll let you know what they are. I can't tell. Okay, well, this one's not old. It is fake to look old. 1985. This is way new by my standards, but it's got that old-timey look. All my postcards always start at $2. All my cabinet cards always start at $2. Unless I tell you differently. And it has to be really neat, really special for me to start it at a higher price. But so any of these postcards you see, they're $2. Okay. And here is the back. These are posted Christmas. I have a Happy Easter card here. Yeah, I know it's kind of late. I originally had a $4 price tag on this one. But this is if you want this one in the comments below or on the thing, this is Double Bunny. We'll just call it 2X Bunny. Easter Messenger, fair Easter flowers of brightness, express my happy thoughts of you. For blooming fragrance, meaning show, only as hearts with kindness glow. Anyway, there's the caption. 2 little bunnies. Is they talking to that owl? Is that an owl? Yeah, they're talking to an owl. Never noticed that before. But here it is. So, and this one is unposted. It is in wonderful condition. This is this card's probably from the correspondence. The K cards. There's pretty big swath. If I had to guess, I'd say 1950s on it. It might be earlier, but for sure 50s. And it's not the right material, so I'm gonna have to go 20s on. It's either 20s or after the 50s. But if anybody wants the double bunny card, Easter card, that's $2. I have another Easter card here, just one bunny on it. I originally had this one for $4. This card's in excellent condition. It says Easter greetings. I'm not so strong on writing, so I send to say, may every good and blessing be yours on Easter Day. And there's the picture. Let me show you everything first. But here's the picture. Cute little bunny. All these flowers around. Single bunny card, $2. They've had that for a long time. So, probably as far back as postcards were started, because the Germans started it. I've seen some really old postcards. Didn't set my original price, $4. But $2 for a single bunny. Christmas card here. Santa. It says 1912, but who's to say? It's definitely period correct for it. 1910s anyway. It is pressed or embossed, if you'd like to say, but it's called impressed. That's how you know it's 1912. Don't believe it. Well, here you go. There you go. A Merry Christmas. Santa doing some Bob Vila stuff there. Making a happy little rooftop. Yeah, no. It's got some I'll get rid of this one for $1 if anybody wants it. Yeah, I know, Angie. I know more about postcards than you could ever know. Yeah, the linen cards are 1930 between 1930 and 1950. And I got a whole stack of undivided cards down here. I got like almost 50 of them. And those are 1901 to 1907. I got these things called see-through cards, where you put them up to the light and you see a different picture. There's a lot of cool photographs out there, or postcards. Okay, so this is a Chinese postcard. And that's what it looks like. Has a lot of writing on it with these kind of stamps. Excuse me, it says Japan on it. Yeah, this is man, it's hard to read that. Well, it says Japan on the post sticker, on the stamp. Well, not the stamps, but the rubber stamp. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. It says Tokyo, Japan, April 17th. So, it's old. If anybody wants, it's $2. So, and then I've got a whole bunch of real photo postcards. They're Mexican. They're of Mount Navarro, which it's a volcano. It was active between 1942 and 1953. Those dates are close, but you get the whole set. I haven't said the price yet, but it is real photo postcards of an active volcano in Mexico. You want Santa? You have Santa on the Japanese. Okay. Linda Punky? Man, I just sent your stuff off too, Linda. Raw. LP. 2. Okay. You got it, Deb. Oh yeah, Paula. For the people that are here a lot and buy a lot, once we build up a rapport, I'll do like start a box thing where you start putting stuff in a box, and then when they want to pay, like a couple weeks later, I'll let them do that, and then send the stuff all out. It's really a good way to save on shipping costs. So throw that out there. I'm not saying you have to show up all the time, but it would be nice. Anyway, oh, here we go. That's a really cool one. I do have another poetry book in there from the same author. It's a different book. So these are supposed to be Mount Navarro. I think that's what it was. And you can look at that's what I did. I Wikipedia'd the thing, and it said it was active between this time and that time. So that lets me date these. And these are Tarjeta postals. They're all unposted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then these are all, yeah, okay. So I got 5 real photo postcards of Mount Navarro in Mexico that was active between sometime in 1940 to sometime in 1950. I can get, I'm not going to say no, but I'm not going to say yes either. Most of the time I go to auction, I buy books. I don't care what book it is, I just buy books. I live in an area where James Whitcomb Riley was born, so his stuff floats around. So I can say yes to that one poet. And personally, I love Poe and other things, and I collect those. But as a seller, I don't really collect things. I just hold on to them for a little while, and then I'll sell them all. So, do I get a lot of poetries? I'm going to say no. No, it's not like a regular thing. Anyway, five volcano real photo postcards. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's what I said. 5 of them. I'll do $4 on the whole lot. All 5 of them for $4 starting bid. But if you tell me you're going to be here on Tuesdays, when I go to auctions, I will definitely look for them. And if you like those things, then I can actually go after them at auction, which means I might have to pay up. Usually not on books, but every once in a while somebody will grab a book and the prices go up for some reason. Anyway, 5 real photo postcards of a volcano going off in Mexico between 1940 something and 1950 something. $4 on the whole lot. And we'll mark those as number 29. Let's do some fun ones, shall we? I'll get ones with fun pictures in them. Okay. Oh, yeah, these are the expensive cards. Yeah. The only ones I have left really are mine, the ones that I think are beautiful, and these are the ones that are more than $2. But I will pull some out. Okay. Let's do this one. What the hey? Made in Germany. Okay, so this is going to be an probably 1880s or 1890s card, printed in Germany. It is a boat. It is highly embossed, pressed as it's known in the community. It has been kept underneath plastic, so it keep it real nice. $2. And like I said, it is unposted, even though somebody probably signed it and handed it to his teacher or something like that. And that's, I find that a lot with postcards, people using them as greeting cards. $2 on the ship. I can't put that back now. That's awesome. Oh, let's see what else we got. Bunch of real photo postcards. And some that aren't. Here's one. I'm trying to get it out of the... Okay, yeah, these are the ones you want. This is I believe this is a linen postcard. It is. Linen postcards. All linen postcards. Between 1930 and 1950. How you know it's a linen postcards? Because, well, it's got that denim feel to it. It's made with cloth. I originally wanted $4 for this one. I'll take 2. It says, it's quite here and am. Something like that. So, and this is a Kurt Tyke. And I say that because there are collectors of Kurt Tyke postcards. So, if you want this, it's 2. Oh, I got Linda in for 2. And I like to treat this like an auction. Paula, so if you see something you want and somebody's got a bid on it, just bid over them. Increments of 1. I don't care. So, we got Miss Punky in for 2. OP. Anybody else? Anybody else? Says it's quiet here and am. AM? Unfortunately detained. And okay, I get it. Okie dokie. Well, I'll bring out some more of these colorful cards. Here's one of those light behind cards. I'll show you guys, but it's not a cheap card, okay? I don't have a light from which to put behind it. But this is a undivided card, which means it was made between 1901 and 1907. But this is what it looks like. And this is called a light behind card. There's other things people call it, but this is what I've heard it called. You put a light behind it, and there's certain parts that will show through. There on the bridge there'll be a bunch of street lights, and down through here you can see these bits here. These will be lights, and that's what it looks like. So, and yeah, the the undivided backs, which would be that. This card I couldn't take less than $5 for. They don't come up too often. So anybody was interested, I let go for 5. I originally wanted 10 for it. But I think it's time to let things go. Here's a pretty one. I'll do $2 on this card. It's got a little nick on it here. It says, I wish you all the joys of the world, the longest end of the wishbones too, and may you find the luck of the 4-leaf clover, and may the bird of happiness fly over you. Uh-huh. But there you go. Birds of happiness. Nice pretty card. Pretty thick card. Here's the back. It is posted. Gosh darn it. Yeah, well, I can't read it. The stamp. I think it says 1921. But I don't know. So there's that. Grab you a funny one. Here we go. I'll give this one up for $2 if this one is unposted. A fishy greeting. It says, hello, pal. Greetings from Knox, Indiana. This is another Kurt Tyke linen card. This one I'll let go for $2 if anybody's interested. Is unposted. And I got Linda in for 2. Wow. Neat. And I will be ending my show here in a little bit because there's a show I want to go see. Let's see. This one's old and pretty. If you can get it out. Oh, this thing, I swear. Again, this one will be, okay, 1935. It's got a nice embossed frame around it. Excuse me, pressed frame. That's what that looks like all the way around. Couple of swans hanging out. This one's 2, if anybody wants it. I kept this one aside because it's a beautiful picture and it's in damn near perfect condition. So, oh, I got Linda in for 2. Yeah, it is a nice card. Nice big lithograph on it with swans. And here is the back. It is posted. And you can see the frame a little better there. $2, not that one. You wanted the fish one for $2, right? You want this one for 2, right? Yeah. Yeah, I got you. That's you. Got your name on it. And I use these generic sticky notes, and they don't tear up the postcards or anything, so that's why I use them. So you don't want the swans, right? Okay. Well, okay. All right. Well, we got Memorial Day coming up, and um, this is a tuck and send. I just call them tuck cards. There's a following for these tuck cards, um, but since we got Memorial Day coming up, why not? It says George Washington and Martha Curtis. George Washington, the man, the myth, the legend. Card is colorful from edge to edge, and it's a tuck card, which means they did it with quality. They were good artists. People knew their work, just like Kurt Tyke. Um, it is embossed. I keep saying embossed. Pressed. So it's bumpy. If anybody wants, it's $2. I got Debbie in for 2. Anybody else? Anybody else? All right. Thank you, Deb. Oh, I got you. And here's a whole bunch of those. Oh, here's one that's cartoony. Oh, Lennon card, made between 1930 and 1950. Yeah, card's $2. Anybody wants it? It is unposted. Here's what the bottom says. What does it say? So the boss says, Joe, from now on, work for more production. Joe, from now on, work for more production. What? I don't know. It is unposted. $2. Anybody wants this one? Like I said, all my cards are gonna be 2 unless I say otherwise. So. Hmm. All right. Well, let me do one more. Then I'm gonna try these things. I originally had $3 on this card. I'm asking 2. It is unposted. Called to arms. My definition of a kiss is a report to headquarters. There we go. GI smooching on his love there. $2 for the love card. Is unposted. Yeah, this is a linen card. All right. This one's $2. Anybody wants it? All right, that's I've got tons of postcards. I'll never run out of postcards, guys. So, if you want to sit down and we will go through postcards, I can do that. But a lot of them are topographical, and people just don't care for topographical ones, or it takes forever to sell them. All right, I'm going to do these one time real quick, and then we'll call it a night. I do appreciate everybody coming out. Thank you very much. All right, so I got some stereotic views here. 3, 4, 5. So yeah. Okay, I got 7 in each stack. Yeah. I've got 7 of these in each stack. We'll do both stacks and then we'll call it a night. $7. Let's see, there's 7 in each stack, $5 a stack. I'll read them for you. These are all World War I, by the way. French infantry halting en route to the Battle of Aisne. And I'll just show you the half there. French troops on their way to give it their all. Let's see. See you, Ange. British motor lorries requisitioned by the government for transport service. In case you wanted to know what a lorry was, again, these are stereoptic views. Let's see. Here's a bunch of barbed wire put up by the Germans. Barbed wire entanglements protecting German trenches. So this has both ally and bad guys, Axis and allies, both on here. So, and that's what barbed wire looks like. Ooh. This one's really neat. This particular picture. How the army protects itself from the enemy. Shelter pits on the French firing line. Yes, there is a guy in that hole down there. It's creepy looking, but there's that one. Let's see. Watching the games on Decoration Day, Plattsburgh, New York. Again, I'm just showing half of the holes. You don't need to see them both. They're both the same. So, and the pupils of school number 85, Brooklyn, New York, passing public library preparedness parade, decoration day. Whew, man, that's a mouthful. Bunch of students passing the New York School Library or the library. Yep, that's what I said. Yep. In the German trenches, observation post. There's the Germans. It's got the bad guys. Okay, that's one stack of 7. Like I said, $5. If you want this stack, I'm going to show you the other stack. Stack A. And if anybody wants them, throw them out there. Let's see. Yep, this one's got devastation on it. Deep trenches bitterly contested in battle at Ypres, which is a known battle. Yeah, a bunch of holes. This one looks like the bomb went off. A Belgian city leveled to the ground by German bombardment. Yep. What's left of it. Here's another zigzag line of the Allied trenches along the firing line in France. We're gonna kill us some Germans. Can't help it. There's something very wrong with me. Let's see. Red Cross dog and the soldier he got help for. There you go. He's a big sweetie. Look at that big doggy. Yeah. Red Cross dog. There's something you don't see every day. In defense of their country, Belgian field artillery on the firing line. Interesting. Okay, and if you like horses, turn away. Horses killed by German Marmite shell explosion. Poor horses. And then this one is Canadian troops marching to the front. You want this one I'm going through, Linda? The one with the dead horses in it? The dead horse lot. Oh, Andy. Okay. 5. All right, well, I still have the one with the dudes in the trenches. This guy here, this just looks creepy. I don't know. Thank you very much, Linda. Appreciate it. You want number 1, Deb? You got it. I'll put that in the Linda pile. And Deb. Oh, no. Thank you. Thank you. Tell you what, I'm just going to go ahead and stop now. There's somebody else's show that starts in about 5 minutes. I'm going to go check out, and that's Calypso Cat. She was the one that was supposed to buy these Victorian cards. But she's got a show, so we'll go over there and say hi to her here in a bit. I'll get your stuff together. I'll start a box. Deb, I got a couple things I'm going to ship your way. They're on me. Just for, being around for so long. So, yeah, I'll start boxes for everybody because everybody's stuff is gone or packaged out there on the kitchen table. And nobody here. Oh, Debbie, yeah, you got a lot of books. So I can probably squeeze those in there. Anyway, that's everything. So hey, thanks for hanging out. Hope to see you next Sunday. Variety show, 7 p.m. Eastern, and I'm gonna be dropping videos. Please follow me on Instagram. I'm here on YouTube. I drop shorts, and I'm gonna be releasing videos on on things that I sell online and the upcoming charity auction for cats. That's it. Thanks. You have a good day.